You have a fitting room for my Sasquatch?
Gentleman needs to try this on.
Show and sell.
Hello and welcome to Show and Sell, the show that celebrates thinking through other people's trash. Hello, Trash Dragons. My name is Chris, Trash Dragon of the West. This is my guitar, Mr. Blankenship.
Hi, Mr.
Hi,
Blankenship.
Mr. Blankenship.
He says hello back and wishes everyone a happy holiday season and reminded me that I sell on eBay mostly media and also Discogs, and that was perfect.
You're being transfixed by Danny, the champion of the world.
Yeah, I know.
Hi, everybody. My name is Katie, and I'm the Trash Dragon of the South, and I have Danny, the champion of the world, joining me today. Yay, Danny! And I sell mostly clothing and accessories, but I'm always on the hunt for anything unique, sparkly, and cute.
Yep.
And I'm Joe. I'm the Trash Dragon of the East, and I sell a little bit of everything and a lot of certain things. And what do I mean by a lot of certain things? Well, stay tuned because I'm going to let you know exactly what in our first segment. First segment.
First segment.
Why not the first segment? Why not just let it all hang out the first segment?
But I'd also like to tell people to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We've been at about 210, 211 subscribers for the past 6 months, and I would love that to go up. So, also, we're going to take a 2-week break after Christmas. So, after the Christmas 25th episode, December 25th, we'll take 2 weeks off, and we'll rejoin in the new year stronger and better than ever. Go ahead.
I was going to say, think of that as your chance to go back into the back episode to just be like, hey, what have I missed?
Whoa. Hey.
Yeah. Start the most recent and work backwards. And then,
exactly.
Yeah, you'll understand.
Yeah.
It's a reverse evolution of our show.
Exactly.
Like as you can see us now as Homo sapiens, and we work back to Homo erectus, and then like back down to fish for the first episode.
And let's move on to the thing that brought us joy.
The thing that brought you joy.
All right, thing that brought us joy. I guess I'm going first.
So this is a funny story. I had to dress a little Sasquatch, a stuffed little Sasquatch, because I was making an actual like plushie. I was making him a stud squatch because I had made a Sass Squatch. So he has a lady friend. I was making her like basically a bachelor, and so I needed clothing that would fit a small stuffed, but I did not want to go to Build-A-Bear because it's $1 bazillion. And so I went to a Goodwill where I know that there are a lot of stuffed animals, and I just bought bears that were already dressed. Mm-hmm. Also, just for the record, I think that bears or stuffed animals not in removable clothing is an abomination. I don't think that they should have the clothing sewn to them. I think they should be able to remove it. I don't like it when it's just like a bear in a bee costume and you can't take off the bee. That's not right. Yeah. That's mean. So anyways.
Because then you have Batman, a bear, but who's also a bee.
I don't like that. If you can take it all off and underneath he's a bear, that's fine. Yeah. But anyways, so I found a actual Build-A-Bear, which was hilarious, and he was wearing a tuxedo, and it was great. Regardless, I bought several bears in outfits, and was like, okay, some of these will work. Because of course I didn't bring the Sasquatch with me because that'd be too easy to try on the clothes there. It's fine. The weirdest thing is
room.
What?
You have a fitting room for my Sasquatch?
Gentleman needs to try this on. And also, by the way, way too big. Build-A-Bear was way too big for the Sasquatch, so I had to then alter it. Alterations. It's fine. The point of my story is, as I'm checking out, the woman at the checkout says, "We're out of bags." So, but I'm gonna give you. We've got these tote bags we're using as bags. This is the tote.
What?
Led Zeppelin, the complete BBC sessions. And I was like, whoa. I mean, I was like, whoa, you're giving me that tote? And she was like, I said, where did you get Led Zeppelin totes? And she goes, oh, you know who they are?
What?
And I said, do people not know who they are? I was immediately like upset, offended. And this woman's about my age with a heavy accent and is like, she's like, none of these kids know who they are.
Well,
and I said,
famously, like Billie Eilish was just like, "Who's Van Halen?" Like they're like, your new song has some vibes of Van Halen. She's like, "Who's Van Halen?" And I'm like,
maybe I could see that, but I'm weird about Led Zeppelin.
Yeah,
I'm like, Led Zeppelin is why a lot of music sounds the way it sounds. I'm weird about them. I'm weird about Led Zeppelin. And so I was just shocked that I was one of the first people who had checked out at the Goodwill that knew who they were.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that's ridiculous. We had a long conversation and she's like, yeah, it's real sad. And she was upset and she's like, well, thank you for knowing who they are. And I was like,
yeah, I used to hang out in my high school parking lot as well after school and smoke cigarettes.
I was just like, yeah. I was like, thank you for being upset that they don't. I mean, it was a good moment. But anyways, this was an item that brought horror, but it also brought joy because what an awesome way to get your stuff from the Goodwill in a Led Zeppelin tote. Can I have more?
I thought that was from Build-A-Bear. I'm like that.
I'm not going to Build-A-Bear.
Okay.
I don't feel right about Build-A-Bear.
Yeah.
I don't know something about. I think it's very expensive to build a bear, right?
Probably.
I don't know, but now I have the bear from Build-A-Bear because I bought him in a tuxedo.
Right.
So my thought is, can I give him to my niece, and then she just needs to buy an outfit?
Yeah, it's weird.
I feel like I found a way around the Build-A-Bear. Actually, Joe, what's your item of joy?
I was gonna say you should one last addition. You should have actually put Velcro on the back of the Sasquatch tuxedo, so that way it could be a tearaway tuxedo. So it's like, oh, I'm sorry. Your table's ready for fun.
I should have. Well, he didn't. The pants were no. I had to forego the pants. So really, he's just in a tailcoat. But I did find a little tiny baby shirt with those mesh tattoo sleeves, so a baby would look like it had tattoos. So I did cut that up, and I did open chest, but it's all the tattoo mesh. So he's a bad boy.
Oh, hell
and then
yeah.
I also gave him a handlebar mustache and like an emo haircut. He's a Sasquatch.
And I hope we see this bear one day.
He's good. She's good too. She's got nails. I gave her like a full press-on set. And then she's got earrings, and then I gave her false lashes, but I put them on one by one. She's lovely. I don't know if he's good enough for her. We'll find out. I shipped him off to my friend.
It's funny that like we were talking earlier about how you're not good at taking compliments, but like this is like the coolest thing I've ever heard of doing.
A Sasquatch?
Like creating a sexy Sasquatch with tearaway. Just
strip squatch.
Yeah, strip squatch.
That would be great.
That is cool. I love that. Joe, what do you got?
So I think it was last week. Did I actually? I don't remember if I talked about it on the pod, the tube, whatever we're calling it,
the cast.
The tube. If I talked about it on the tube, but there was that pin lot I was bidding on.
Yes.
So another quick back update. Sold another one of my kitten posters. So I'm definitely in the black on those, and I still have a lot
Yes.
more to sell. So I have to
Good.
find the rest of them. So anyway, so I ended up on my delivery route. I ended up driving. I had my last delivery was on Long Island. Got there at about 4:30. Wrestled a 100-pound rug through a parking lot, through a lobby, through another lobby, and into this guy's office. It was a nightmare. Ended up getting out of it at about like 5:15, and so in the smack in the middle of rush hour, and I was just like, so Long Island rush hour is unlike any other rush hour I've been in. It's just like it is just you are at a crawl, and which is why I try to leave the city before by 2:00 at the latest. Didn't make it. So I went to drive the extra like 30 to 45 minutes to pick up my button lot. So I saved $50. However, I also shaved about 4 years off of my life by doing that because I was just like,
those weren't going to be good years anyway.
So I have these. So I got these the pins, and there are a lot of stinkers in there. A lot of Rudy Giuliani pins. Boo. I figured I would try to sell them as a Halloween costume props if you want to be Rudy Giuliani next year. So that way
if you want to work at Rudy Giuliani's like chain restaurant.
I mean, find whatever tie he normally wears, sell that, sell a thing of shoe polish, and sell the pins. It's brilliant. Do it. You'll probably make money. Yeah. Yep.
So anyway, but I did get the pins. The pins wound up being pretty like so it was a mixed bag. Like a lot of clunkers, but there were some really good ones, including the ones I talked about. I'll start with this one because it's in Christmas colors first. This is The Panthers Live, All Power to the People, with 2 pictures. I'll send a photo of this so you have a better.
That black. You mentioned that you had a Black Panther pin, and I thought it was the movie.
No. This has got Huey.
Yeah.
This has got Huey Newton and a rifle, so and a peacock chair. So definitely not.
It's that kind of like iconic photo of him like sitting with a rifle on like one of those big kind of like bigger peacock chair.
That's the one on the right, and there's another Black Revolutionary. I couldn't identify which. It's not a very good resolution. But it's a great pin.
Doesn't have
very excited to get that. Got I was like, and then the two Liege Lord pins, and I looked up Liege Lord, and I was like, oh, let me give him a listen. And I gave him a listen. I was like, hey, this is pretty damn good. I really like this. So discovered a new band and this 2 pins. Also got this here's a few other highlights. This it's dated 1969, but it could just be the copyright of the logo. The Los Angeles Kings, which is their hockey team, apparently. I think. This New York City Department of Health or Health Department pro-vaccination pin with a robot on it, and the pin is the robot is called Vax VAX-N-8 VAXN8.
That's clever.
They got it.
How many pins did you get?
Probably about 150 in this lot.
Wow.
Did you get a good price on it? Because I remember you were waffling like how high it was going to go. Did you end up getting a good price?
I ended up spending about $200 on it. So I'm not going to make a ton of money, but I'll make money. But it's just like it'll be a long time.
It'll be right.
Long.
And it's also
selling.
Like, yeah. But and on top of that, it's it's like I might double my money after a while, but it's going to take a long time. And then there's also this promo pin for the movie Eve of Destruction, and I was like, Eve of Destruction, what's that? And it's a 1991 sci-fi action movie about a killer robot who looks like a sexy lady named Eve of Destruction.
Oh,
that sounds vaguely familiar to me. I don't know why.
It's not very well reviewed. Letterboxd, it's a 2.5 out of 5, and IMDb, it's about 5 out of 10. So, and then the last one I want to show is this is one that just says cunnilingus. So it's
That's going to sell for $25.
Exactly.
yeah. It's also funny because like on the back, there's no way to even show you it, but it is stamped on the back, Union made. So this cunnilingus pin was made by a labor friendly.
Made in America.
I'm not kidding. Put a big price tag on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, done.
So,
Yep. Someone stocking will be stuffed with that pin.
yeah.
So we've done all the things that brought us joy.
Yep.
So good one, guys. We did it.
We did it.
And
let's
now we're moving
our
on.
pause for the end.
I can't wait. So we're going to move on to our next segment, which is Unearthed Treasure.
Unearthed treasure.
Subject is cheer.
Okay. So cheer, it was really hard for me to think of something, but then I thought of
Something.
obviously cheers, like glassware, but I didn't think of that until too late. So what I brought you was a surprise.
Right. So Joe, what do you got?
What do I have? Oh,
What do I
have to
do
be a
with
little
this?
I can't beat that as far as like novelty, but I did. This was gifted. This was gifted actually. It was given to me by my friend and neighbor Danielle Kroll, who is an artist. But she's been making.
Did she make those candle
Did she make
holders?
that cat bag?
No.
Yeah.
That's my friend Allison, who I met through Danielle. Okay, so Anyway, this bag. I picked up some stuff at a holiday market that my friend and neighbor Danielle was at, and she gave me a gift bag, and the gift bag has all these great cats on it.
It's really cute.
She's really talented. She's very wonderful, and she makes a lot of very cute stuff. And her, if you look, you can look her up on Instagram. She's just, I'm just gonna double check. I think it's just Danielle, DANIELLE, Kroll, KROLL. And yeah, she's, her stuff is really enjoyable. She posts little pictures of her, like the various mosses in the backyard, pictures of her art, pictures of her cats that I had periodically fed while she was out of town. Yes, Chris, what is your unearthed treasure?
Thank you.
Do you have an unearthed treasure today?
So mine is this mug for the Madonna Inn.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I found it used at a thrift store for a couple bucks, and I've never had a bad time at the Madonna Inn. I've only been there a couple times. If you don't know, it's a California landmarky.
Look it up.
Yeah, it's themed bedrooms, but talking about maximalist design.
Yes,
like both the lunch counter and the dinner area are both like just mind-blowingly cool in very different ways. Like
it's
the
so
dining
fun.
room is like silver and what is it, like silver and pink?
Yeah,
and
it's
then
a lot of pink.
And then the lunch restaurant looks like it's a like sort of Swedish 70s sort of cafe almost with a lot of wood, and like it just both are amazing, and it's out. There's nothing else really around, and it's perfect.
It's in the central coast of California, and if you ever in the area, just go to use the bathroom.
Yeah,
like every space is unbelievable.
Yeah, they've got a store where they sell stuff, but that's
a good find.
I was just like, what brings me joy? And yeah, I've only been there a couple times, but it's the mug has brought me cheer. And and it's also very bright pink. So
that is a cheery mug.
Yeah, it's a very cheery mug. So we're going to move on to our final scavenger hunt of the year.
Okay.
Scavenger hunt. All right, scavenger hunt is up, and this theme is Christmas because it is Christmas, and the
It's
stakes
even
are right now Joe 3, me 3. I think Dave has won
one.
one, and or school I think has one.
I'll go.
Who
I'll
Who
go
knows?
wants
first
to
this
go
time.
first?
Me. I'll go first.
All right.
So this is actually I got this at one of my at a clean out, and it was not. So I got it for $0. So I don't want to put my thumb on the scale too much, but hey, the cost ratio is pretty slim.
That's
Francis, do you
that's not
want
a
to slow
factor.
down? And it's a little. There's this company called Wade. It's Wade Eng, ENG, and they did all kinds of like little ceramic minis of like animals and so on. It's I don't even know what they were, maybe for terrariums or something like that. But anyway, this is the snowman.
Oh,
Nice.
It's very tiny. It's very cute, and it's not. It's
It's
ceramic, but it's not
specifically frosty, right? Is that
It does look like
frosty?
Frosty.
does
It
have a
has
hat
like
on.
it does have like it has a top hat. It looks like it has coal eyes,
Mm-hmm.
and a carrot nose. So, and a very
Classic.
happy smile.
I do like minis.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, so
So
that's
you've got the snowman and what another one, or is that just you just got the one?
well, I had some Christmas trees, but I already sold those.
Ah.
Anyway,
so he was in a
that's
landscape.
I'm
The
gonna
tiny
put down-
Christmas trees sold?
the little Christmas trees sold.
Is it a popular thing that Wade Ing?
It's not super popular. I mean, they sell online, but never for that much. I mean, if you get a bunch of them, you can sell them for like 30, $40. But these I just sold in person for like, I just put them in my shop for, I mean, little miniature stuff sells pretty well in general, like little miniature sculptures. So long as it's not kind of crappy composite, it'll sell.
Mm-hmm.
Like so ceramic or ceramic or wood or soapstone or whatever. I've sold a lot of stuff like that, and this is so these I had them for $4 each.
Yeah.
So
I like tiny stuff.
Yeah.
yeah,
That
me
tracks.
too.
Well, why don't I go so we can save Katie for last because that's where all the drama is. And I picked this up for I think $3 at an out of the closet local, well, nationwide chain thrift store. So
Who
it's
is
going to
it?
take a little explaining. So it's basically just a grandma.
Okay.
So it's very kind of Christmassy, like, oh, my dear grandchildren, I love you so much. Have a cookie. So
Aw.
the thing I really like about this one is there's just a bunch of weird things happening here.
Mm-hmm.
One is she's holding her cookies wrong.
Yeah, it's like she's blocking something. Uh-huh.
Yeah, she's just like, oh, I've got a boner. And she's also in a basket. Like she has legs. There's legs on here, so you can see the feet, like there. And so it's a woman who's basically living in a basket. Like,
All right, does the basket open? Is that a box of some sort?
no, it's just like a basket. Like there's like the, you see the,
Oh, she's a topper. She's a basket. Are you
Is
supposed
that
to
what-
put potpourri in her?
I don't. That's a weird sentence.
It's true. I mean,
Yeah, it is. I don't like saying it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I just imagine this backstory of this woman going like, okay, grandma, you're living in a basket and you make us cookies, but she's so
okay.
resentful. She's made the cookies basically so sticky that they can't be removed from a plate. And she's just passively aggressively enjoing Christmas.
Yeah.
I hope you like
It's a lot of storytelling. But
she's good.
This is a good one. And it's not overly Christmas. It's Christmas, like it infers Christmas, but
Understood.
yeah.
No, it
so-
infers Christmas. Mine screams Christmas.
No.
What?
Come on. I
Oh.
was hoping we weren't going to have a tie, but
So here's the deal.
okay.
What do you guys think this is made from?
Bear.
It looks like. Oh, is it ceramic, or is it like
No,
it's pottery or?
I mean, it looks like. I mean, is it not stuffed? Oh, it's a quilt.
No.
No?
It is.
Oh.
It's just.
Wow.
It's a little trompe
It is
l'oeil.
But it is. Someone took a lot of time to paint him
Yeah.
in a way that he looks. When I picked him up, I was shocked that it wasn't stuffed. So the hot item that had been upset earlier was the hot glue gun, because my cats last night broke his leg off. And once you broke and so what I've done is fill it with stuffing to add to the fact that he might be stuffed. He has a broken leg.
So
Yeah.
real razzle dazzle. Who knows what this thing is made out of?
Yeah. He's just a ceramic bear.
Is he a bank?
No.
Okay.
He's nothing.
Okay.
He looked like a homemade project, but somebody really wanted you to think he was stuffed.
Yeah.
Because of how he was painted. Look at his little tush.
Okay.
Like
Illegal.
He's very quilted looking. I was really surprised. And so I said, well, that's got to be the item, because there's no way.
Yeah.
The people that actually rung me up were also surprised. They're like, oh. And I was like, yeah, he's not stuffed. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. The only thing it would be better if it was just made out of cake.
Yeah.
Both somehow, but
I also think he might be Dark Eddy.
A little dark. Yeah, I could see that.
It's
a lot.
Possible, yeah. But also, because it's like, it's hard. I mean, something like that is like that fragile. I mean, I guess we Christmas is a time of fragile stuff, including a lot of fragile ornaments and what have you.
Yeah, it is.
And emotions.
But that is like, that would actually, like, the idea of making something to look stuffed but is actually fragile seems like a real slap in the face. But
it's confusing. It was confusing for my cats, who
they're like,
wanted to eat it.
Yeah, I must destroy this.
They attached this puffball to it. So that's a cat toy.
That's not you. Okay.
That's not me. That was the end of his hat right here. So they attached ribbon and things to it to make it look like it's just a fraud. It's a Christmas fraud. That's what we have here.
The bear that ruined Christmas.
The bear that ruined Christmas.
A Christmas fraud.
He came from Humanity, which had a lot of stuff that was not right, but he was the most not right of all the not right.
He was definitely wrong. And I was hoping that Joe and I were going to win this, but I feel like Katie,
it's got to be him, right?
You brought him home, unless Joe disagrees.
That's a lot better than mine. Mine is just
mine's a bunch of storytelling. So. Oh, hello.
I was excited to find him. I was devastated when he fell, because I also could not glue him back correctly.
He was pushed.
He was. I mean, he's not light. So that's the thing, is they had to tip the table, but he's so fragile that his leg just went bye. And it broke into 9 pieces too. It broke into so many pieces, and I was just desperately trying to hot glue him.
We are 3-3-3. We are tied, and we're all.
I would expect nothing less.
The pressure I was under.
Yeah. Especially. I'm glad it worked out this way to some degree, because I feel like whoever won would have to watch their back, because next time they see Katie, she'd be like, ugh, Who knows?
Well, it's Christmas. It's time for generosity and of spirit and friendship. And I would appreciate. I mean, holiday season is the time to feel good, not just unbelievable sadness, which is what happened if I had lost so badly.
Yeah.
I've had a year of catch up with these scavenger hunts. I went in confident, and then it was dark times.
Yeah, you're a late bloomer. But I think we did it. I think that's a 5-star episode for a 5-star year. Yeah, all the thumbs up. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays.
Plus.
Thank you for watching Show and Sell.
Woo!
Remember, hit like, share, subscribe. But if you don't, everything is gonna be alright. And if you do, things are gonna be a little brighter for us. There's an algorithm controlling all of our lives. Thank you for watching Show and Sell. If you remember, ring the bell. Bye. Thanks, everybody. We'll be back in 2025.
Bye. See you in 2025. See you next year.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for coming, everybody.